Hey, what's up guys? Quinn here. Welcome back to another video. So for today, we have one of our more unique videos as we will be adding an exotic crayfish into my 20 long aquarium in my classroom.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
So for those of you that have been following along, you know that I have not really been in my classroom for the last 5 months or so due to the COVID pandemic as well as summer break. So I did have a few empty aquariums and it was finally time to restock. But before we get into all that, make sure as always we hit that subscribe button and let's dive right in. Alright guys, so here's the current classroom setup. Starting with the 75 gallon against the wall there. Jack, Sal, and Joker are doing well, even though the Salvini's aggression is getting a bit annoying these days. Then we have the 29 gallon with just the juvenile Jack Dempsey with a few giant Danios that will eventually move into the 20 long. 20 long is over here. That's what we're about to get to. Before we get to that, here's the 55 gallon with Felix the flower horn.
Look at the size of that thing.
So the new crayfish, along with some of these giant Danios, are gonna go into the new 20 long right here. Alright guys, so the first thing I need to do is I need to get this tank ready for the crayfish. It has been sitting empty for a couple months, as during the quarantine, the fish that were in here I moved to other tanks, or I gave them back to a local fish store. So it is rather filthy. You can see some serious algae growth on the back there, and then even on the front here. I did put some food in there. It is decaying a little bit. That's just to keep the beneficial bacteria alive. I'm gonna do a deep cleaning of this, and then we'll get to going with the crayfish. Go. Let's see if we can get a good look of him. There he is. Looks like he's alive. Came in a nice little container here. Looks like it actually has some pretty good color. Looks like they filled it only halfway up with water, so these actually can live in water and out of water for a certain amount of time. So looks like the packaging is good. Came in a nice insulated box. And yeah, next day air, and it's still alive. So let's see if we can get a better look at this guy. There's the underside there.
Wow.
Alright, so the first thing I did was begin to slowly acclimate the crayfish to the water of the aquarium. I poured a few ounces of water into the cup every 10 minutes for about an hour's time. After the acclimation was finished, it was finally time to go into the tank. So this is a juvenile female zebra crayfish. They typically don't have much color in this stage in their life, so I'm very happy with the color she already has. This is a picture of what a zebra looks like as an adult. I chose this type of crayfish because of the unique colors it has, and I've heard they have great personalities as well. One of the more popular varieties you will find at a local fish store is the electric blue crayfish, but I knew I wanted something more unique. Crayfish are not to be confused with lobsters, as they are saltwater. Also, they're different than crabs. So far, she's been hiding a lot during the day, as crayfish are nocturnal creatures. I was sure to give her ample hiding spots, and it looks like she settled in quite nicely underneath this piece of black slate rock. She typically didn't really come out very much in the first week or so, but after that, she's gotten a lot more used to her surroundings and comes out a lot more during the day. I've been feeding her mostly algae wafers and pellets. Crayfish are bottom feeders, so they'll eat just about anything.
Been eating this stuff in secret for years now.
Overall, I'm super happy with her, and honestly, I just find her hilarious with the way she acts. I love the way she goes and grabs her food and then runs back underneath the rock. So the next step is I'm going to add the 2 giant danios from the 29 gallon into this 20 loan. I'm also thinking about getting another crayfish from Aquatic Arts. I have my eye on the supernova crayfish, and I think it would go really well with the zebra I already have. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. As always, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next week.